Ontario Scholarship and all that kind of thing, and it's really great. So I'm excited about all of that. So I wouldn't have wanted to miss that for the world. And anyway, we got back in time. There were other functions going on, but we were not away to get back here. We got a few things that I'd just like to mention, and for those that haven't been out to the church before and don't know what we do here, and one of the things we do is we have offerings, right? And we support some missions and some projects. And if you feel inclined that you'd like to leave a gift tonight, you don't want you leave your tithes here, that belongs in your own church. And if you want to give a little gift, we're going to give you that opportunity. We don't want to rob you of God's blessing. So we're going to give you that opportunity. There's envelopes in the benches, and if there isn't one near you, just check around. And you can prepare that and have it ready. We're a registered charitable church, and we can give receipts for that. So we'll do that. And what we do when we do that in this church, we don't pass the plate around and look for somebody to shake their head or whatever if they don't want to give. No. We sing a song called "We Give Sacrifice and Praise." We generally just do that a cappella, right? Sure. Yeah, I get that word mixed up with Acapulco, but anyway. We just sing that along, and it is a way to praise God is to give, right? And we'll make sure that we direct the funds in a good manner. So I'll mention some of the things we do. Projects we do an outreach among the First Nations, and Pastor Rich here, Evangelist Rich, he goes up and evangelizes amongst the First Nations way up north. And when he's speaking here, he might be able to just touch on it a little bit. And local youth, we plan to do a food bank here. We've done some already for special needs, and people drop things in. What we have up in the back corner there, it isn't just a storage place for our toilet paper and paper towels and so on. That's actually a gathering place for things that we send up to the far north. And they're very, very expensive up there. And we won't be going up there with loads until the ice is in on the lakes. And that'll be a little while yet, we hope. And Evangelist Rich is going to go up and do a fly-in this year and minister among the people when he's there. And what he does is they give that to the churches.
Could you tell us where in the Northwest Territories that you drop into?
Yeah, he'll mention that in his talk there. What they do there is they deliver it amongst the small churches. Some of the churches are only 12 or 15 people, and they give that items to them. Some of them items are $30 or $40 for a package of toilet paper or something like that. And so we want light items, no actually food that won't travel without dried foods are good, but like canned goods they freeze, of course, on an open trailer. So so that's the kinds of things that we do. And they give out the list of these little churches, and then the church can in turn bless the people. And when it's not good to go to minister to anybody without a little gift. And so that way there you kind of get their ears open and while they're thinking about their mouth, and you can share with them. So that's the kind of thing we do.
Bacon and butter is about $10 or $11 a pound.
I understand that, yeah, right. Yeah, right. So that's why we take things like that up there. Butter would be something that would travel, right? Yeah, right, that's for sure.
Bacon is about
$20. $20.
Wow.
$20 a pound. And right. So so that's what kind of things that we're looking at that we do, and we're going to expand on that. We have a heart in this church for widows. The Bible teaches us very strongly we must care for our widows. So we're trying to do that as well. And the other one is for single moms. And some of the things that we want to do, we've recently purchased a schoolhouse around the corner, which was been used the last number of years as an antique store. And I guess I'm about the only antique that's over there now. we have a living quarters at the back that we're going to use for a rectory, and Bev and I will be living there most of the time. We have a place to the lake, but we'll use that as a retreat. And so we're going to be close to and right on the job there. So we're looking forward to getting moved in and settled in there. There's other things that we can do in that facility. It has 2 large schoolrooms, about 25 feet square, and which I was familiar with. I went to a 1-room school, and I 8 grades in 1 room, and it was good. I suppose some of you others might have done the same thing. It makes me remember those days. So we want to do things over there, like have dinners that we can get people into that wouldn't come ordinarily into a church. And people say, well, if you want to make God laugh, just make plans. But these are some of the things we have talked about. And we're hoping to get speakers in that will attract the unbelievers. We can do things like having hockey, stars type of thing. We can have people that maybe you see on the TV that do fishing and so on, to attract people of that nature. And while we're there, we'll give them a little bit of the gospel. And we can get, and then with the single ladies, single moms, you probably know that most of them, all they think about is a can of something that they can open and something they can stick in the microwave. We'd like to be able to have ladies that would like to come, and maybe we'd do some courses and teach them how to make a dinner for a few dollars, by buying something and that you can make a stew out of it or whatever, so they can live more economically. They get, $1,000 or $1,500 a month from welfare, and it only lasts for about a week. And we're a landlord, so I know we've had first-hand experience with some of those people. And if we can try and train them some of this, it's generational upbringing that these people get into. So we just have that idea to share with that kind of things. And teach them how to budget. Maybe we'll get some financial teachers in, like Mr. Curry back there, or just some people that have had a good experience in their own life, how to run your budget and make your money go farther. And my wife, she's good at that. She can get 2 quarters out of every one she has. So it's right. So that's the kind of things we want to do. So that's the church will be celebrating its 2nd anniversary on the 1st day of July with us operating it. And that's the first weekend in July. So we're going to have a little celebration here at the church, probably a meal after. Generally have a meal, communion on the 1st Sunday of the month, and have a little meal after is what the practice we're beginning to do. So if you don't have a church home and you'd like to come along and join us, or just come and visit once in a while, we welcome you very much so. And I got a big long list here, but I'm going to quit pretty soon. And we have a Bible study on Wednesday night, and we had a youth program going for a period, but our youth leader had some situations, and that we had just dropped that for a period. We're going to get back to it. We've started a Sunday school recently, and have a Sunday school teacher, and we're going to knock on every door in Cameron one of these days, my objective, and introduce ourselves. And everybody needs a church at one time in their life, and whether they're married or have no funeral. So let them know you're welcome to use this facility, and we'll provide the services that we can. At the same time, we had a wedding already last summer, and my wife Beverly and I had the opportunity of bringing a couple to the Lord downstairs in the dining room while we were talking about the plans and so on and so forth. So we were happy about that. And the lady herself had been kind of raised in the Sunday school that way, and the husband-to-be had really not much of an idea about it all, but we had a couple, 3 meetings with them, and it was great. We had a lot of, we married them on the beach down there, and we had a great time doing it. Okay, so that's about all, and so we'll find a spot in the, yeah, go ahead. Yeah. We'll have a kind of little spot there somewhere where we'll sing the song Sacrifice and Praise, and I see you've all been listening to me attentively here, so you haven't had time to write your checks out yet.
Okay, so if you're not attending church anywhere tomorrow morning, you're welcome back here. Brother Rich will be ministering. But I want to make a special appeal. Like next Sunday is going to be the last Sunday of June, which means Monday is Canada Day. So next Sunday morning, as of now, I'll be ministering, and it's going to be on God Keep Our Land. Now I want to invite you back for the last Sunday in June, which is the day before Canada Day, which is next Sunday. Rich will be here ministering in the morning. He'll have the whole service to lead the song and worship and all, and he's good. So I invite you to come back and listen to Brother Rich. And then next Sunday, come back and hear God Keep Our Land.